Grayson, stop playing with those shoes, please. Yeah, stop, because they're dirty on the bottom. Stop. Yes, the bottom are dirty. That's what I'm walking on. Yes. Yeah, it's dirty. Yes. So that's why you don't play with them.
Full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look, shatter like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make a sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones, Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like...
What is what? I don't know. What is it?
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on second to Hall. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. It's caught by Wilson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Down the field, he's got Wilson.
I'm not playing outside. He still don't go to the outside. Playing outside. So he should have been on top of that.
Wilson with the touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. And he's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. The first carry now for Jonathan Rhodes. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, Young. Goes there for Jatavion Sanders. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or out at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go, set. Set, huh?
To the air on first down, Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
45, wide. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 2. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Ready, ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
22. Ready.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful. Effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out the call. And that's good for a gain of 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys.
Oh, gets it again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's incomplete left
Get
side.
them, JC.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Panthers with Trevor Etienne, deep to return. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Has it at the 37. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Clock 40.
Going play action. Young. It's complete. Sanders has gotten that right. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Those don't go together, buddy. That's why. It don't go on there, Daddy.
And that'll be good.
It's not going to fit on there.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That one's not going to go on there, buddy. Those don't go together. Those don't go with those, buddy. You can't put that on those.
Set, ready.
Yeah, those go together.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd
What's the
down.
matter, buddy?
Well, that doesn't net a
Where
first
you
down.
going?
You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Double 32. Hut.
From the 37. Cox, this is Xavier Leggett. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown.
That's good.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. 331. 331.
They start the drive with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's what a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Panthers get to that one.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Okay.
Roll at the 33
Jackson,
for 1st
like,
down.
hammer to that.
Down. Down.
Throwing now, following the turnover. one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Still on
Do you have to use a potty?
To the line for 1st and 10.
Did you keep in that pull-up?
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Here we go, set. 52 points.
Young working from the gun. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Oh, thank you.
Gibson now to return. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They go right back to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get it.
Now it's Fields. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Oh my
They gain
God,
14
gang.
on
Y'all
the
gotta
play.
cut it out.
And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Oh, y'all gotta cut it out. Yeah, they gotta cut it out, man.
Make that guy think you're trying to stack him
What you mean? Me cut it out? Let me do nothing. The game the one that messed me up.
Set those chains.
Ain't nothing for me to cut out, man, because I ain't do nothing.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. Finds him.
Man, get out of here.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. It's Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on
I was
through the
gonna
contact.
say.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Fields throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
Okay,
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
down. 45. Watch. Check.
On play action, here's Young. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check. Pink. Set. Hut. Stand.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Set. 50. Green. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. He pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Ready up.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
Where's what? What spoon?
Gibson now to return.
You put a spoon in there?
Start inside the
Why did you put the
25.
spoon in there? It's not funny. You're not supposed to put. Boy, I ain't got nothing.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were
Okay,
looking for.
don't put it back in there,
Can lead
please.
to some shuffling around here in the playbook.
What? Don't put it back. It doesn't go in there. Don't put it back in there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 319, just attack.
A pistol snap. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home. Here we go.
Fields on 3rd.
Damn, man, I knew that's where it was
So it's the turn
going
of the corner
too.
here from MetLife. And it's the Jets with 4th down here behind the sticks. Ethan Evans on down to punt.
Formation.
And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the pistol, it's Young.
Ah,
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go next. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can bet you he's a piece of brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the right now.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Ready. Set.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's them 17 yards on 4th down. It gets them the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Young.
Oh, no way.
And the Jets make the defensive
No
stand and
way.
the turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Where's that spoon at?
Now is York to kick
Why
this
did you?
one away.
I told you not to put it back in there. Take that spoon out of there now and put it on the table.
This is ETN. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 3rd, 10.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time
That's all right.
when this man
It
touches
come out,
the ball, he can
I guess.
transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 4th flat shot. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Called in left side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route.
Okay,
When he
you
sees
got
zone
it. Put it on the
coverage like
table.
that, just settle down, find
Don't put
the
it back
soft
in the
spot,
dinosaur.
give
Thank
your
you.
quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and
Well,
5.
it don't go in there.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Ready, break.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set. Ready, ready.
Play action now. Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They motion the slot man right.
Ready?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
gun. Young. And it's cut the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. They're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. But the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Hits him on the out route. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw Fields.
I should have kept going with.
Field working the left. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown.
I should have kept going.
The Jets start to
Gave up on him. I should have just kept going with him.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Ready, cut.
Young up 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Set, ready. Red 38. Ready.
Another try following the sack. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
10 black. Set, cut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. This is Legance working the left
No,
side.
I should have went to the
And a
tight
nice gain
end.
here, but it stopped short of the first.
Went to the
Fourth
tight
down, Panthers going
end.
to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt.
Man,
Only
that's
needed
a
once last week in the
terrible
win, and
kick.
it matches that total here.
Oh, my God.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead off the turnover. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Hall. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
You shouldn't be putting stuff in there that don't go in there. You ain't getting mad about it. That's on you.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
What did you push your? What did you hurt your hand on? Huh? What did you just hurt it on? Come here. Okay, well, I don't know what you want me to do then. What? You come here.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter.
What's wrong, buddy?
The stop at the 46-yard line.
I seen you hit your. What did you hit your hand on? Or what hurt your hand?
Pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. All right.
3rd and 1. Fields to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now that's not what the offense style though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back,
Grayson, what are you
we
doing?
did not give you any chance.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. The third down throw falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Taylor.
Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me right
Oh,
now.
they wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
What happened
If you
to it?
watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make
Just
this
throw it
throw.
away.
Without chemistry, it's so
Why?
hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here we go. Sit high.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives them 10 on the season. You're good on the point after. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Jets 21.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
We're going to take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Young working from the gun. McMillan on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Down. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Again, it's Brooks. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready.
They send him left out of the slot.
Set, go.
3rd down run with Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Man in motion here. Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Set, ready. Black, 95, ready.
Gets it again. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The gain of 8 is going to set up 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Let's go. 33, yellow.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Panthers close to picking up their 5th win. Couldn't get in the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 50, green. Put.
Here is Brooks. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a high ball. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10.
This nigga Brooks threw the ball right to this
Great
nigga.
defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Right, you shouldn't have been running. You keep running around and then you don't pick up stuff, so it's stuff all over the floor. And you fall.
45.
You're all right, man.
On a draw, this is Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Running the toss here to Brooks. Works his way to the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock down if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
32.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from New York.
Change how I feel. Only you understand me. You fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy.
Oh, no.
Finally, I'm happy to be.